The tranquil Fermanagh lakelands, the lush green fields of Tyrone, the spectacular vistas of the Sperrin Mountains and the historical walled city of Derry on the rolling banks of the Foyle, already famed for their culture, history and breathtaking scenery, are also sure to delight the visitor with the quality of their regional food and local specialities. Already famous for the freshness of its Atlantic catch, the rich network of inland waterways and the largest inland lake in the British Isles gives this region a fresh seasonal harvest of every kind of freshwater fish: trout, perch, dollihan, pollen, char, bream, roach, and most importantly, its unique local delicacy, the Lough eel.
My name is David McElroy, and I'm a local eel fisherman here in Lough. I've been fishing for eels all my life. Well, there's always been a big eel fishing tradition here. We fish exactly the same way as my father did, with the long lines. We normally set about 1,200 hooks every day and lift them in the morning time, early in the morning. And the eels are ready for the morning market. Top quality eels here in Lough. And they're also a good health food as well. The tradition of eating eels here is normally would be frying eels in a dry pan. But there's also smoked eels and there's also jellied eels.
Of course, we have some of the greatest rivers coming off the Lough system. We have the Moyola River running into Castledawson. We have the Ballinderry River. Absolutely fantastic freshwater bounty, both in the rivers and in the Lough. There's not only eels on the Lough, we have also other indigenous species here. We have the Lough dollihan, which is a non-migratory trout. And we also have the pollen, which is also from the trout family. And we've also had the char introduced to the Lough. Not as popular, but we have bream and roach as well. So there is an abundance of food from the Lough.
My name is Joe McElroy. I represent McElroy Fish Exports. This is the townland of Killycannavan in Ardboe. It's on the west shore. It's about midway down the lake. About 20 odd local fishermen supply me, and I have a boat of my own as well. I come from a very traditional fishing background. My grandfather, my father, on my mother's side as well as my father's side. So it's well and truly in the blood. We do the whole range of freshwater fish. We do pollen, perch, trout, pike, bream, roach. There's a market all over Europe for most of the fish within the lake. Most customers now will ask you the origin, you know, perch, pollen, they're all truly wild species. There's nothing artificial, it's all from the wild.
My name is Mark Pape and I'm a sales manager for Donegal Prime Fish based here in Derry. We're primary processor of fresh seafood from the North Atlantic, and we mainly supply the likes of prestige hotels like local restaurants. We also do sell a wee bit of fish to the public. They're quite welcome to come up and view the products we have on sale. We've been sort of trading now for about 20 years. We've won awards for smoked salmon. We smoke our own salmon, we smoke our own fish products. We have a Sea Fish Quality Award too, which makes sure everything's done to EU standards and above. The process of using Donegal Prime Fish for all the fish are very traditional. As you can see, everything's done by hand. We use as little machinery as possible, which we think damages the fish, so we think the actual finished product done by hand, as you say, handmade, is a much better quality product. The main products that we sell at Donegal Prime Fish are the likes of the cod from Port of Ogie, the Irish Sea, nice fresh monk from the northwest Atlantic, nice monk tails, just landed today. Our biggest seller would be the salmon, the fresh salmon, which we sell whole, filleted, and we also smoke under our own brand. What can we do for today?
Buddy, I'm looking at a nice special tonight. What have you got?
This hake's just arrived from Greencastle this morning.
Massive, isn't it?
Okay, good size for time of year now.
Beautiful, fresh. So I'm just back from Donegal Prime Fish, and we've got the stunning produce. We've got the lovely hake, mussels and clams. I'm just going to do a real simple dish that we do in the restaurant. It's basically pan-seared hake, mussels, a few scallops, and a little bit of white wine and a few herbs. Very, very simple. And then the classic old favourite champ. So what we're going to do is got our lovely piece of hake, and we're going to season it quite well. I always season it really, really well because you actually lose 60% of the salt when you actually cook. You can tell how beautiful and fresh it is, the way the actual hake is sort of bouncing back up. Got our scallops in there, nice colour, and what we're going to do is add our mussels. And this is a real sort of one pot wonder. There's no sort of messing about. Touch of white wine, some butter. Our fish is cooked, our mussels are open. We're just going to finish with some parsley. Just a squeeze of lemon. There you go, folks. Beautiful local hake and mussels with Ulster buttery chap.
When it comes to fish, it is the purity of the water and freshness of the catch that counts. Little else is needed, except, of course, the company of friends.